Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there.
We've got a par 4 sitting right in front of us on this first hole.
Cork that first drive into the fairway, and we'll take it from there. Setting up here just in the first cut. Ooh, can we get a kick to the left? That should do nicely. And from 25 feet out. And this one's going pretty hard left to right. From there, fine effort. And here's your par putt. And you're at even par. All right, you got this. Second hole, par 3. Let's do it. Good luck with this. Way out here. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. This one's 7 feet away. Oh, no. For the bogey. And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. Teeing up on hole number 3. And driving the old green, putting for eagle. Nothing wrong with that. And from here, I don't know, like, maybe we should measure this in yards instead of feet. It's so far away. Hopefully you get it close, though. All right, 8 feet to the cup. And that's great. That drop shot on the last, just kind of a race now with this birdie here on this one. This hole's a short par 4, might be able to get aggressive. Sink this and you're down to 2 under. This one's going to the left. Okay, 35 feet from the cup. This one's going pretty hard to the left. A little too hard. Here we go, par putt. And that will drop for par. A little bit of a 3-putt, but hey, we're out of here. And you're at even par currently. All right, 5th hole, par 5. Let's do it. All right, nicely done. Landing it short, using the downslope. Well, that's just fine golf playing there. That's on the green in under regulation. Well done. And this one is for the birdie with big wings. Here we go, 10 feet away. I think this starts off pretty straight and then takes a bit of a left turn. Oh, birdie putt as well. That could have been good. You are currently sitting right at even par. All right, par 4 for us on the 6th hole. And from the green side rough. That'll do nicely. Okay, here's your birdie look. That shot was marvelous. And after that one, you're going down to 1 under. And teeing up now on the 7th. Whoa, got a hold of that one. Just raw power unleashed there. Okay, we're about 205 to the pin from here. And this is your 3rd shot. I'm having that. This one's 8 feet away. Let's keep her going. That's 2 birdies in a row. Let's have a 3rd. We managed to bring things down to 2 under after that one. Okay, par 4 for the 8th. Well, you got to hold on to the fairway here. All right, that stayed out of the rough. I'm great with that. This is about 160 to the pin. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. Oh, right, but just missed the hole. And here we go, par putt coming up. Looks like just a slight break to this one to the right. Yeah, that'll do just nice. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. All right, par 3 here on the 9th hole. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. And we're in the green side rough currently. Let's be careful with that chip. And for the save, I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh! And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. That hole puts you up to 1 under. Here comes the 10th hole. Oh man, did you ever send that one? And that'll do. Grab your putter. All right, good luck here. You've got 22 feet to go. I think this starts off straight enough, then it'll go right. Looks like you got a line on this. Ooh, still looking good. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. Now we head to the 11th. We have a par 3 ahead of us. That's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the rough. Nice chip. Okay, you need this to go, this to save par. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. And teeing off now on a long par 4.
Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway.
And we couldn't hold the fairway. That's all right. Just in the first cut here. All right, second shot on the 12th. This approach is heading left. It's setting up in the green side rough. Here we have a 17-foot putt. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Hopefully we can get this to drop. This one's for bogey. Okay, next hole coming up.
That hole will bring your score up to 1 under.
All right, here we go. Par 5 here on the 13th. Okay, let's get on out of this second cut and get on our way.
Come on, ball, get up there.
Okay, nicely done. You're in the fairway now. Let's hit up onto that green. 10 feet to the cup. Yeah, this one's going a bit to the right. Oh, come on. All you got to do is put that in the hole for par. And currently 1 under for the day. And now the par 4 14th. And this one's around $150 to the pin. Okay, we're on the green. Here's a 20-foot putt. Oh, this has my attention.
Oh, continuing to look good. Oh my goodness, it doesn't go.
All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. And teeing this one up on the 15th hole.
All right, you're on the green. Super long putt in your future, but you're on. All right, this is a putt, but let's just kind of consider it an approach shot. Let's try to get this one nice and close to the cup, and hopefully we can putter in from there.
Okay, par putt coming up.
And on to the 16th. Par 4 for this one.
There's something off on that swing. I just can't figure out what. Okay, green is below us from here. Come on, ball. Kick right.
Okay, go ahead and finish up on this hole, and we'll head to the next.
And just joking. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. Eight feet to the cup.
Oh, almost.
Well, nothing you can do about it now. Let's pop the bogey, putt in, and move on. All right, after that one, it's going to push you up to even par.
And now on to the 17th hole. This one's a par 5.
Yep, that was a good swing. Well done. That drive was fierce. Well, look at you putting for eagle now. That's fine work. Fine work indeed. This one for eagle.
And well done. You got most of the way there.
And this is about 4 feet. Oh, man. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. And after that one, even par is your score. And hole number 18 is in front of us. And from the long grass. I'm okay with that. This putt is about 14 feet. I think we got a left to right break here. Well, it didn't quite get there, did it? Okay, let's put this ball in the hole and head our separate ways. What do you say? And you managed to post an even par at the end of this one. Well done. And that'll be it for me here today. Thanks for taking me around the course with you. I had a great time out there. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to Scottsdale, Arizona. It's time to bring you all the final round action of the WM Phoenix Open. Hello everyone, thrilled to have your company this week. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action out on the course. And Beamer, before we take in all the action out on the course, just a few thoughts on TPC Scottsdale that has quite a bit of action around it.
You know, look, it's so funny to talk about because, yes, we know what 16 is like. We know what 17 is like. We know all the interesting and fun things that go on around there. But don't kid yourself. This is still a pretty darn good test of golf. I mean, you get some really tough holes, you know, holes 5 through 8 on the front 9 that'll capture your attention. And then you got a couple of ones, 11 through 14 on the back 9 that that can come up and bite you. But I tell you what, I know players love playing here. The golf course always in great shape. It's just, you know, you got to keep your mind on the golf and what's inside the ropes instead of outside the ropes, and that's sometimes impossible.
This would be a great up and down. If he makes this, he'll save his par. As we head to the tee shot for the second here at TPC Scottsdale, Rich, and really it sets the tone for the day, doesn't it? Just ball in play.
Yeah, it's not a difficult tee shot per se, but it's got a blind landing area. You got a couple of bunkers down the right-hand side. You'll see plenty of action. You got some pretty heavy-duty rough off the left-hand side. You really kind of have to commit to a distance, or a spot in the distance, I should say, that you want to get your ball going towards, because you really don't have a true feel of where that golf ball is going to end up.
Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 13th.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
If this goes in, this is going to be putt of the century. This is huge.
It's just about 3 feet away. Job done. Let's head to the next. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. All right, Rich, we found our first par 5 of the day, the 3rd hole.
There's not a par 5 that I don't think is very sexy, and this one is an all-American beauty. Just miss that bunker on the left-hand side or the rough on the right, and you can just bomb it down there and have a short second shot in.
And he's down there.
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Here's Will Zalatoris. 3 shots off the lead. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one will be breaking quite hard to the left.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. I think he's pulled this one. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
This one, just for a bogey.
And that sees him drop down the standings a little bit. Rich, we're here at the 4th hole, the first par 3 on the course.
Yeah, tough little par 3, though. That green sits up above the teeing area just a little bit, and the green chases away from the players as well. It's really tough to get it super close. Finding the green, not a problem.
Sitting at 1 over. And he can now go and grab the putter because he's found the green. An opportunity to make a par here. Bit quick in the stroke, that looked pulled. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Rich, standing on the 5th tee, no real sight lines, just get up there and strike one down the middle.
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
Just needs this one to kick right. Yeah, nicely played. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going left to right.
Oh, he's put a pure stroke on that one. That one's got some intent. Oh, what a bonus. Now 7 shots behind after that. Well, the visuals on this 6th tee, that really presents most of the challenge here.
Yeah, the 3 bunkers down the left side see a lot of action. Your eyes are just drawn to it, but only the bigger players, the longest players in the game, are able to fly those bunkers.
Well, not a good result there. His 2nd shot here.
Wynn moving right to left on this shot.
I'm not sure he selected the right club here. This one looks to be coming up short. Oh, this one's going to end up inside the range. Well, that was inch perfect by him. He just covered the bunker and then it is into the range. Oh, that's pure heart. Great fight to make that putt.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
The 2nd par 3 on the front nine's longer 7th hole, Rich.
This is so difficult. I'm even laughing, remembering when I played it years ago. Finding this green is nearly impossible. It still gives me the heebie-jeebies. You got to hit a long iron, towering long iron, and see if you can't get to land soft enough to hold this green.
He has this putt to save his par. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hole.
Yeah, that's a good line, that one. Oh, beauty. We've got Corey Connors sitting on top of the standings as we move to the next hole. Let's head to the 8th hole and the tee shot on this par 4, Rich.
Yeah, dogleg from right to left. Again, your eyes are drawn towards those bunkers down the left, but they should be at that tree in the center of the fairway.
That's not the one he wanted. Oh, that was picked cleanly. This one's got plenty of legs. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. And he's down there. You got a read?
Love it or hate it, it's a downhill left to right putt. And a relatively good putt from that distance.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Rich, the par 4 ninth, the visuals off the tee. Take us through it.
Yeah, unless they have a perfect number to carry that bunker, I think you see a lot of players just lay back with a 3-wood, widen that fairway out. You're still going to have just a short iron for your second.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. And this is a 20-footer. Ooh, this is on a good line.
Looking good.
And finishing this hole with a little tap in. Now 7 shots behind after that. All right, we start the inward half here at TPC Scottsdale. It's a shortish 4, but it does require a nice, precise tee shot.
Dogleg pretty good from left to right, Luke, but you got to pick a club that'll find that short grass because this is a birdie hole from the fairway.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Okay, that'll work.
From long range here, looking to get it close.
And this putt coming up for his par. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Well, as you get to the 11th tee shot, Rich, you just don't want to have an attack of the lefts. Ah, that's not the shot he was hoping for. That always looked wet, didn't it? Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Great touch. Really nicely played. And that puddle drop. Well done. And now at +4 for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Your thoughts here on the par 3 12th, Rich?
Bale left in the bunker and chunk and run it to 30 feet for the par, but it's just hard, Luke. It's just a hard par 3.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. That was special.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This putt is about 8 feet. Currently at +3 for the event. Rich, the 13th is a par 5. Yes, more room if you lay it back, but you want to get after it so you can try and get on this green in 2.
Most definitely. Even if you find the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, there's a 50-50 chance you might be able to get it on from there. But you got to avoid the water on the right-hand side. That's just a massive, massive no-no.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
John, what's the line on this putt?
This one's going to go pretty hard to the left.
Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
Looking for another birdie here.
Yeah, I think he pulled that one. Pretty obvious, actually. Just 3 feet to the cup.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
All right, Rich, I feel like I can breathe easier here on the turn 14.
Well, I don't know about you breathing easy, but I think most players can, because that bunker down the left-hand side does not come into play. Fairly generous driving area, especially out to the right-hand side. Grip it and rip it, as John Daly says.
And this shot from about 150 yards out.
Wind is going straight at his back.
That's definitely left of the green.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. And that one has come out of the bunker and onto the green, but a long way away. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup.
And this one is for bogey. And after that, he'll drop to 4 over par for the event. On the tee here at 15, Rich, there's a whole lot of agua down the left-hand side, but you can't be thinking that.
You can't, but you know it comes into play. The longer you hit it, the more that comes into play down the left-hand side. You got to keep it down the right third of this fairway. Find the fairway. You can have a great opportunity to knock it on into.
Where was that going? That one's into the drink, folks, I'm sorry to say. Here is his 4th. A par putt on the table. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Sitting at 4 over for the event. On the tee here at 16, and there are few holes in golf cooler than this one.
This is unique. It is unique and has been for many years. It's completely surrounded. You got 16,000 of your closest friends ready to just give it to you if you miss the green or hit a bad shot, or conversely, hit it close, make the birdie. I can promise you every player playing this is nervous at all times playing this hole.
Lovely touch. Well played. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Currently at 4 over for the tournament. It's amazing, Rich, just given the nature of 16. 17 feels overshadowed, but it shouldn't be. It's one of the great short par 4s on tour.
It is such a cool little hole. I mean, you don't need driver anymore to reach it. Just a little menacing bunker, like a pimple right there, about 30, 40 yards short. A lot of actions going to be on the right-hand side there to any flag stick, but when they put it all the way back center, forget about it. It now becomes one of the hardest short holes in all of golf.
Right into the water on that one. This putt is from 14 feet.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This looks like it's going to go left.
For the par. And now at +4 for the event. Well, we've come to the last here at TPC Scottsdale, but there's still some work to be done.
There's a lot of work to be done. Finding it in the middle of this fairway is not one easy task, even for the longest hitters. That bunker down the left-hand side, the church pews, that sees a lot of action. So the other two up there. This is really a hole that you got to thread it out there with either a 3-wood or driver, but it's pretty much one of the most underrated, difficult driving holes on the golf course.
Looks like this is going to miss just right.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Yes, next one from the beach. Oh, that just brushed past the hole. This putt is for a final score of 76. And that is a bogey to finish his day. And as this event comes to an end, I'm pretty sure this player will be ruining some poor mistakes.
Not stellar by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, it was quite pitiful, to be fair.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at OB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to Riviera. It's the final round of the Genesis Invitational. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group. John McCarthy on the course as well. The course is in phenomenal shape. I was out there a short time ago walking around. The players are excited. We can't wait to see what drama unfolds this week on 2K Sports. That's going to work nicely for him. Time for the second shot on the first hole. This is the third. He's got this left for birdie. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for fifth. Let's go out to the par 4 second. A lot to like about that one. Well, can you even see the hole from there? Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
All right, not bad from there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is in a share of 5th place. And now teeing off on this par 4. Ooh, boy, not pretty. Oh, that rough is sticky. That's a missed green.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
This one is 13 feet out.
Who doesn't love a par putt? Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
And now a tap in for bogey. As we take a look at the leaderboard, we show you our featured player is in a tie for 10th.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Going with 5 wood. You really got to hit the green there. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. And now a critical putt on the line with a chance to save par.
Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Lining this putt up from a fair distance. And he's down there. You got to read?
This is just going right the whole way along. Okay.
Tracking.
Getting better.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage. The par 3/6 is unique in the fact that there's a bunker that sits right in the centre of the green here, Rich. These days, a modern architect would probably be shot for designing a hole like this, but we look at it as a masterpiece.
What an incredible design this is. And it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
This one for bogey. And this one will be for double bogey. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
And a 4-footer left. He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. And now teeing off on a par 4. Wow, what a swing. And this putt to get to even par. John, give us a read on this putt.
This one pretty much looks like it's going right to left.
A good chance to 2-putt now. A 3-foot putt. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Might not have enough out of the rough on this one.
The ball in the greenside bunker.
Ah, nasty right kick.
From the bunker. This putt is for double bogey. That was close. Oh, please. And after that, he is moving down the leaderboard. Now to the 10th hole. It's a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Well, bad shot, bad break. Whatever the case may be, that did not work out well.
Nice out the rough here.
Now this putt for birdie. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
Come on. 5 feet remains.
Nice little par putt here.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there. Oh, looking good, will it?
That's nicely done. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And take a look at the leaderboard, and Sam Burns currently occupies top spot. When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevent you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
That is disappointing. Never hit it. And that's all she wrote. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Rich, the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
12 feet to the cup coming up. Ah, the dreaded pull. Always disappointing on the greens. Putting for a par here. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Luke, it's a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
Straight out of the top draw. And if this can go down, he'll save par. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
Don't be fooled. It starts straight, but there's definite movement to the right at the end.
Right on line, but just misses. 4 feet left to the hole. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. Here's the par 3 16th hole. Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. That's a textbook swing on the approach shot. This putt left for birdie. Another birdie. That's the 4th of the day. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. An opportunity here with a par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Setting up in the first cut. Target practice with these approach shots, just like that. 8 feet remains.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Another birdie on the scorecard. That's number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole. The closing hole is a par 4.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
Not super tight, but a makeable putt. A 13-footer here. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Oh, so close to a birdie. $18 holes in the books. Rich, this event is in the books. It was a great week, and I can't wait to see what next week brings.
Cannot wait. A fantastic week of golf here. Let's see what next week offers.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke LV, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports.